friends, welcome back to Mark's Speed Shop, and welcome to my first anniversary show. It's been 1 year. This is 1 year, and I haven't missed a week. I put out one video, at least one video per week for the past year. This is well, I don't know what exact number it would be, because probably at least a half dozen of them or more have been part one and part two. And when I did that, I put out 2 videos per week, and I think twice, maybe 3 times, I did kind of a special little video that I put out during that week too. But I've done at least one video every week for the past year. This is my anniversary 1 year. I appreciate everybody that watches, that helps grow the channel. That's what I'm trying to do. I really appreciate it. I don't make a dime off of it yet. I'm hoping to get enough subscribers and enough watch hours and whatever, all you need for YouTube to maybe become monetized. And if I do, I might make some lunch money every now and then. Not much, but anyway, that's what my goal is. But the thing is, I'm doing what I was going to be doing anyway, so I might as well film it and bring you along with me. I hope you enjoy it. This week's video, finishing up this year, I'm back on this car. I told you last week that it was going to be kind of full circle. Well, these tires I put on here, if you ever watched the first video, these tires I put on here went flat pretty quick. So I bought some inner tubes. I see they're a little more dry rotted, but I'm going to pull them off and see what we have. If there's anything there enough, I'm going to stick inner tubes in it to put them up. We'll do a couple other things. But thanks for coming back. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you something too. Remember about 2 videos ago, I said I went to Harbor Freight, and it was a lot there. But anyway, one of the things I got, trying to get into the modern age, okay? Forgot my inner tubes down here at the house, but one of the other things I figured I would do is put air in this tire. She's getting a little low. I hate it when they go all the way down. They tend to break your bead and get junk in them, and it's hard to seal. So I figured they'd come down, take me a little break, and pump this tire up. I got to get my inner tubes anyway. I left them down here. And this morning, I've already been going around and cutting a bunch of limbs, a whole lot more than I thought it'd be, because they've been growing over the yard. I couldn't mow. It about knocked me off the mower, so I cut a lot of that, and then I've been doing some weed eating. So I've been working like a dog. That's why I'm a little out of breath too. So I'm sounding a little bit like my first video, but it's not as hot. I remember a year ago doing that video, man, it was hot at the end of May. Now we got a nice, cool, overcast day. It rained a little bit last night. So we get back to the putting them inner tubes, try to put them inner tubes in. But let me get a little air in this first. Once again, I like my little valve that I did. There she goes. Slowly but surely, streaking and popping. Good sign. Alright, there's my inner tubes. I think I'm going to grab this air tank and go ahead. Put a little bit in this tire too. I have to do a little metal work on this thing. There's still enough there to matter there. Oh yeah, she's getting better. All right, let's take a look at the attitude here. This guy is probably too far gone. I don't know. I might go ahead and try it. Nothing else would be a good experience. I hadn't put an inner tube in a car tire probably since the service station, so it's been, oh golly, what, 25 years? I did put one in a lawnmower tire. Probably about between 10 and 15 years ago. But always remember, experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. So I'm hoping that I can get an inner tube in this and it won't puncture it anywhere. We're gonna try, we'll see. Ooh, she's resting. You see? Get that. That's mostly metal from the wheel. I mean, it's still, it's at least that much still down in there. See, obviously stuff like, well, any little bit of something like that will puncture an inner tube. No wonder this thing wouldn't seal up when I put air in it. But, let me get all this out of here. Titanic for a while, but we're gonna give her a try. Bad wheel, bad tire, brand new inner tube. We'll see. I'm gonna lube her up real good for the inner tube to be able to be slick, and maybe it'll help it go on. Normally you'd have a, pretty smooth wheel. Nice clean inside of the tire. Yeah, we ain't got none of that. Now we'll spray the tire so it'll be a little easier going on. Ain't got to worry about the bead. So the tire only has to come up to it. It don't need to seal. Like we normally think. Let's just see. put this on it. Might have to get my pliers. It's hard to get my hand down in here as much as I need to. There we go. All right, so I pull this, put this on. I don't have to really pull it up through there, but it'll help keep from losing it down in there. All right. All right, now this is where you got to be really careful, because one of the biggest things that kills inner tubes, other than any kind of object in the tire, is pinching it while you're putting it on. You want to make sure it doesn't get, the tube doesn't get between the wheel and the tire. All right, let me go around there one more time. All right, feels all right. All right, now let's see if we can get a little air in it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to push down on it, so I better get my little special hose and valve off of the air tank. Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and give another little shot of this. Try to know how to make everything a little smoother. And let's see what we got. I do want to be careful putting it in there. Safer with inner tube, but this tire is off the picture. You still have to come up right here. Yeah, okay. Good timing, that's good. There we go. Hook that. I don't hear any leaking yet. We might just get what we wanted, which is enough to hold the car up. Just in case we have an issue. I hope not. So you do just a little bit at a time. Whoa. got seal all the way around. Let's see how much air we got in. Sometimes you want to be careful with the stem when you're putting it in. I don't know how many of y'all have ever put in there too. Some of the older crowd probably have. But it's air in there between the tire and the inner tube. So when you start putting air in, it's forcing air out, and about the only place it can come out, especially once it seals up a little bit around the edge, is where the valve stem is. So I have seen them where it tries to pull the valve stem back through. Now it's got enough air in it now. I don't dare, I mean it's coming all to pieces, but I ain't gonna put a whole lot in it. It feels like it's got air and it feels kind of hard, but a lot of the hard is just the old tire. I ain't saying it's got hardly any in it. Like to really be. I'll tell you what, let me get you in here and show you what I'm talking about. You probably, I know, it's crazy for me to even be trying to fool with it. But like I say, all I want to do, good gosh, all I want to do is get maybe 10, 15 pounds in it maybe. That's real bad right there. That's still tire, not inner tube. Look at the tread on that thing, man. Oh, and if you watch my last video on the Roadrunner, I think the first 3, if not more, pictures I showed you back in the mid-80s, these tires, these exact tires, not this kind of tire, this exact tire was on the front of that Roadrunner on rallies, and that was in 80, well, those pictures were done in 86, 87. So, these tires got a little age on them. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. All right. All right, well, I was able to get 20 pounds in it. It's got a good 20 pounds. So, let's see if we can get it on here. Side's locked up anyway to break in. All right. Give it a couple of days and see if it, make sure I didn't pinch that into. It's looking a little better. Now let's get the other side done. All right, remember, old Mopar, driver's side, left-hand low. This whole thing ain't that powerful. And when I put them on a year ago, I knew I wasn't gonna move it. I just barely snugged them up. All right. Looking about the same. She is very, I see why. She is full of water. Ooh-wee, this one's crusty. It's rough. All right, let me see if I can show you. I can get it over here. At least this one will be fairly clean. That wheel, shoo, rough. And this time, man, I don't know how many fools, but we're gonna try. Well, it must have pinched this or something, because it won't do there. So I'm gonna have to take it off here, see what's what. But if I didn't mess it up before, I might do it now. And if I didn't mess it up, which would be amazing if I didn't, but it might have just been something that old rusty wheel, something poking in the tire. I probably messed it up putting it in. Yep. Right there. Might be a pinch, but I don't know if y'all see it from there. See it right there. All right, don't fear, Underdog is here. This is the one this is the wheel and tire that I put on the back of the Galaxy when that other one was all the pieces and wouldn't work. All right, she looks a little bit better sitting up. We'll see how long this lasts. Hope I did that one right. I should have. I mean, I think I did. It's holding there pretty good. Remember, I only put about 20 pounds in that one because the tire's in such bad shape. She sure looks a little better sitting up. Well, I guess you consider this little project 75% complete. I didn't fix the wheel and tire that was on this side that I wanted to, but I had a spare. So I accomplished the main thing, which is getting it up off the ground and getting both tires on it. It's looking a little better. Now this is a 69, so I'm pretty sure it's a stock engine. I about guarantee it. If it is 69 318, it should have 9-to-1 compression. Be a good one to build. Not a lot of difference. I think the other ones, the later ones probably had 8.5, 8.8 maybe. Not much difference. But I don't know if we'll fix this. I might do a will it run on it one day. We'll see. But there we go. One of the things I weed eated around with this thing. Hope this thing ain't broke the seal. There we go. Now, if you remember the first video, or if you watched it, these are the tires that were on the front of that satellite. I took them off to put them on this car. And I first took them off. I just put the black wheels and everything on. Then a later video, I took them back off and put those tires that came off that car up there on these rallies. Here they are. This one needs a little air, but it ain't getting it today. Here they are. Those are the tires I took off. That's what started it. I gotta get back on this too. But I wanted to show you that full circle. I like my granny car. All right, well, that's going to wrap up this 1-year anniversary little video. A little bit on this this classic. I wanted to bring it full circle and do these darn tires again. I really appreciate everybody that's stuck with me this past year and all those that have jumped on board this past year. Or if this is your first video, thank you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss anything. Hit that little button and subscribe. And remember, every little bit you do gets you one step closer to finishing your project. I know this ain't exactly my project right now. It might be. I might do a will it run on it later. We'll see. Engine turns over last time we tried it, by hand. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I wanted to get it up off the ground, and we've done that. And don't worry, I'm going to fix that tube. I just got to get me a little tube patch kit, and I'll show you that too. Might as well. I'm going to be doing it. Might as well film it. But I really do appreciate everybody. Thank you for a fun year. I know it ain't always been interesting, but it's stuff I need to do. And I appreciate you coming along to watch. So, like I say, come back to see me, and I'll be here, good Lord willing. And I'll see you at the shop.